Hello everyone and welcome to Informed Tourist. My name is Curtis, your traveling guru, and today we're talking about California. California. Sunshine, surf, Hollywood stars, and those $15 smoothies that are somehow 80% kale and 20% your life savings. It's the state that sells you a dream on a billboard while simultaneously charging you a mortgage payment for a parking spot. But what if I told you there's a side to the Golden State that doesn't make it onto the postcards? A side that's less La La Land and more Mad Max Fury Road, but with more traffic on the I-5. Today we're diving deep, like Mariana Trench deep, into the real stories behind the worst towns in California. We're going to the places locals warn you about, tourists actively avoid, and real estate agents describe with the most terrifying word in the English language: potential. These are the towns that have been hit hard by everything from economic collapse to environmental disasters, creating a reality that's a far cry from the glossy brochures. We're going to look at the stats, hear the stories, and unpack why these places are struggling so much. But this isn't just a doom and gloom tour, because stick around till the end, and I mean all the way to the end, because I'm revealing one town that's turning things around in the most unexpected way. It's a story of resilience that's so wild, so innovative, it might just change how you see California entirely. You're not going to want to miss this. Let's get into it. Stockton, California, once the foreclosure capital of America, then the largest U.S. city to file for bankruptcy. It became a national punchline, even crowned America's most miserable city by Forbes. The city was written off, a symbol of urban decay. But then, Stockton did something radical. In 2019, it launched one of America's first universal basic income pilots, giving 125 residents $500 a month, no strings attached. Critics doubted, but Stockton's bold experiment challenged everything we thought we knew about fighting poverty. Sometimes when you hit rock bottom, the only way out is to try something completely new. Bakersfield. Even the name sounds gritty, a place where you work hard and your hands get dirty. It's the heart of California's oil country, built on black gold, agriculture, and a country music sound so distinct they named it the Bakersfield Sound. But being the oil capital of a green state is awkward. The air is some of the worst in the nation, and the economy is tough. Yet there's a fierce, defiant pride here. People defend Bakersfield to their last breath. This city doesn't put on airs, its honesty and resilience run deep. From Basque dinners to legendary honky-tonks, Bakersfield's culture is as authentic as its people. In a state full of imposters, Bakersfield refuses to be anything but itself. San Bernardino, once a thriving railroad hub and the birthplace of McDonald's, was the heart of the mid-century California dream. But decades of economic blows, railroad shops closing, the Air Force Base gone, left the city reeling. Bankruptcy, poverty, and tragedy followed, turning San Bernardino into a symbol of loss. Yet, in the rubble, something grows. People who refuse to let their city die are rebuilding, planting hope in forgotten places. They are the stubborn heart of San Bernardino, and their story is one of resistance. Needles, too hot to handle. If you've ever driven from California to Arizona on Interstate 40, you've probably passed through Needles, unless your car was on fire. This is hell's front porch. Needles is famous for its brutal, relentless heat. 108 degrees at night, 120 by day. Even the tumbleweeds look for shade. Once a Route 66 stop, Needles was left behind when the interstate bypassed it. The economy dried up, and many left for cooler places, but those who remain are survivors, masters of endurance. Now Needles is betting on cannabis to bring new life to this sun-scorched town. The roots of the problem: Stockton, Bakersfield, San Bernardino, and Needles, very different places, but all struggling. These towns aren't just isolated pockets of bad luck. They're symptoms of larger, systemic problems cracking the California dream: poverty, a housing crisis, and lack of resources. The Golden State is home to billionaires, but also has the highest poverty rate in the nation. As affordable housing disappears, people move inland to places with fewer resources. It's a tale of two Californias, one thriving, one left behind. Understanding this is the first step to fixing it. Hope on the horizon. We've seen the challenges these towns face, but here's the plot twist. Hope is real. Communities aren't giving up. They're testing bold solutions like Stockton's universal basic income. The results? stability, better jobs, and improved health. In Bakersfield, locals fight for clean air and spark a cultural renaissance. In San Bernardino, young people turn vacant lots into urban farms and reclaim their city. Watts transformed through local action and resilience. This is the real California spirit: grit, ingenuity, and hope, right in its most forgotten towns. The California comeback. So what's the takeaway here? California isn't just sunshine and scandals, Teslas and tent cities. It's a place of staggering extremes, a land of paradoxes. And some of its most forgotten towns, the ones written off as failures, hold the most powerful stories of survival, strength, and change. They remind us that a city is more than just its economic output or its ranking on a list. A city is its people. And the people in these towns are fighters, innovators, and survivors. They are the heart of a California that is messy, complicated, and far more interesting than the one you see on TV. This brings up some big questions for all of us. What would you do if your hometown made a worst towns list? Would you pack your bags and leave? Or would you stay and fight to help fix it? It's easy to judge from a distance, but real change starts when people decide their home is worth saving. And on a larger scale, what can we as a society do to stop letting entire communities fall through the cracks? How do we build a system where the California dream is accessible to everyone, not just those who can afford the price of admission? These aren't easy questions, but they're the ones we need to be asking. Thanks for watching Informed Tourist. If you found this valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free, and it's the best way to support our work. And while you're at it, check out these next videos we've picked for you. Now, I want to hear from you. Which town story shocked you the most? And what place do you think we should expose next? Let us know in the comments below.